Alright. I'm bored, so I'm going to do a video. Howdy, people. Let me start with... What was I going to start? I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I brought some perfumes. How fun. So, I'm going to show them. I'm going to have a... I didn't unwrap them, so I thought I would do it here with you guys. Girls, or anybody who decides to watch this tripe. Where did I get this one from? I don't know where I got it from, but Amouage Outlands. That's a fucking expensive perfume, but I found it at a good price. So I thought, and it's fucking pretty nuclear, like it's pretty strong, so I thought I'll just snatch that up and it'll last forever. I have a pretty extensive perfume collection. I'm just going to unwrap it and see. I haven't smelled it for a while. I had a sample and I was like, that's good. I like that. And this is my first Amouage. I've never had Amouage before. So it's not really Amouage. Most of their stuff's not really my thing. I like more modern, kind of fresh perfumery. Oh, that's a nice bottle. Nice packaging. I'm here in the new place that I just moved to. It's got a shed which leaks, which is great, fun. Anyway, it's been raining, but we're coming to the end of, well, creeping up to the end of winter here in Australia. Ooh. Don't drop out. I don't want it to drop out and smash. Nice boxes. Like it's kind of like a felt. Almost. Can you see? Yeah. Alright. It's 100 ml. Very nice. I do like the bottle. It's like I don't know, terracotta type deal. Yeah. And there's like a, I don't know, there's like a cool pattern under there. Oh. See that? Let's get closer. Yeah, how cool is that? Yeah, it's like a it feels porous ceramic type thing. Yeah, a little. They don't have anything on their lid. I would have thought they would have a symbol. I think they have a symbol, don't they? Right? Yeah. Nice strong magnetic lid. And as you saw, it's 100 ml. I don't know if they do this one in 50 ml. Oh, there's a... Geez, I can smell it straight from here, and it's brand new. Like, ooh. It's got a little... If you can see in there. See? Little crown. Anyway. Ooh. Nice. I don't know if I have anything on, but I'll give it a spray. It's brand new. Good. Oh, it's so good. It's powerful, man. Ooh. I love that green color on there. Yeah, there's like a citrus. There's a citrus fruitiness off the top, but it's got like a heavier vanillic, musky base, and like the, you know, typical Middle Eastern type of spices and resins in there. If it smells exactly, I can't really. It was a while since I had the sample, and my nose has been playing up a little bit. So, but it's strong. It's nice. I'm not sure. It's like there's a slight smokiness now. Yeah, there's a smokiness coming through. So I don't know if that's the resins or they use myrrh. I don't know. Let me look it up. What's in this one? So it says that on the back there. Oman. Groovy box. From what I'm aware, this is a Quentin Biche creation. I tend to like some of his stuff, and this is definitely, as they say, Biche mode. I don't really get into the personalities of the perfumers. I just like what I like. So Amouage Outlands. Let's see. I always spell Amouage like wrong. Well, that's not my language, is it? So, all right. I guess we'll go. I don't know. Should I go on Fragrantica? Because sometimes they're all over the place. Like the list, the materials are wrong. Discover Outlands from the Amouage Essences collection by Amouage. I bit my tongue and it's a bit swollen. The edge of imagination, uncharted mysteries, a dance with the unknown, blah blah blah. The opening note of the composition is unexpectedly light-hearted, an invigorating array of bright citruses, emphasized by zesty lemon. I mean, yeah, but that's not. It's not like you would think, like, oh, lemon. It's there. It's the top, but it's not, because it's thicker. However, as the voyage continues, landscape becomes more remote and more extraordinary. A rich, multifaceted patchouli projecting heat, humidity, and verdancy in equal measure. Yeah, so it's patchouli. Compels intrepid traveller to move deeper into the cryptic landscape. Finally, an amber accord, reverberating with the potency of balsams and resins. Yeah, so they always have those resins and balsams of Middle Eastern stuff. Entices a progression to the ultimate encounter, where we find ourselves reflected and remade. Right, okay. No, it's not Quentin Biche. This is Cecil Zarokian. Was he in System of a Down? Yeah, very nice. It's like 30% pure perfume oil, apparently. Underwent a meticulous 6-month aging process, including a double infusion with sandalwood chips and oakwood barrels, resting in deep layered scent experience. Okay. All right, so the olfactive pyramid here, and I'm getting this from Libertine, which is a store that I buy from. It's an Australian perfumery store, probably the biggest. So the top notes are cardamom, bergamot, lemon, Szechuan pepper, elemi, and frankincense. Yeah, see, I can smell them. Patchouli, rose. Can't really smell rose very much. Orange blossom, cumin, kind of. Geranium, wormwood, saffron, anise, and coriander. And the base notes are benzoin, labdanum, amber, ambergris, frankincense, opoponax, maltol, vanilla, birch, musks, oud. Of course there's got to be oud in there. But yeah. Imagine this, the trail of this, the projection, would be really good. Like other people smelling it. Somebody walked past me in Woolworths the other day. It was a woman. Pretty sure it was her. But anyway, someone was wearing a really nice perfume. I think it was feminine, but I love it. I like feminine perfumes. I don't care. When you think about it, female perfumes are sprayed on for, well, not just for, but I mean, so men will smell it and be enticed. Anyway, it's got a way of thinking, but yeah, it smells so good. And I'm in the aisle going, looking like a dickhead. Yes, so Outlands. Add it to my collection. Very good. That's so groovy. This is supposed to be refillable, I heard. Let's see. Oh yeah, yep. So that it comes off and it's refillable. Where you get refills for this, I would not fucking know, because I've never seen it. Maybe in Oman, in the Middle East, in Dubai. Alright, so that's Amouage Outla. Lovely bottle and lovely packaging. Perfumery and architecture. Some of the food. It's about the only things I like about Arab culture. Yeah, I said it. Now, not that. I also got. They had a sale. Libertine had a sale, and like a 15% off. I overspent, so that's not good. I'm fucking hopeless with money. Oh, my light turned off. Stupid. But I had to. I like candle. Anything scent. Perfume wise, I love it, and candles. I got into candles the last few years, and there are a few, like most of them are like Glass House, which is an Australian brand. Really good candles. They're really strong, good quality, and they burn well. And there's some other cheapies that I got about. I got one. Kyrie Ferrerish, I can't pronounce it, but it wasn't the one I thought it was, but it's alright. And a few trudons, but I got a few more trudons. So yeah, my Libertine Parfumerie, they come in these packages. They give you samples and stuff, but lately the samples have been because you can select 3 samples. But lately, the samples have been off. Like that, not off, but they haven't been what you selected. Just probably because the sale's on. I don't know. Just because maybe it depends on who's working. Ooh. Little card. Welcome to the world of fine fragrance, dear Keith. They usually handwrite these, but they haven't. Maybe because it's during the sale, they've got a lot of work, so they don't. Thank you for shopping at Libertine Parfumerie. I hope you enjoy the complimentary samples included with your order. Your order has been sprayed with Mehdi by Trudon. It doesn't really smell that nice, so. But I do like Mehdi. But yeah, normally they're handwritten. Mehdi by Trudon is actually pretty good perfume. So what did I get? She's that small. Oh, I was going to say that's small. The candle's small. but it's like that. Now I blind bought these. I'm not sure what sorry. Can you get here? Madeleine. Sounded interesting. So I got that. And I got the newer one. I was umming and ahhing, but then with 15% off, I thought, well, yeah, well. It's the, I can't remember what it's called. This is the latest one, Under the Tree. So, yeah. Got them. And watch samples, see. And they give you like a little sample bag. But last time, as I said, they didn't give me the samples I wanted that I picked. Even though I had brought something not during the sale, so I couldn't, there's no real excuse. Oh. I don't know, they've thrown in these cards, a Zerjoff card and a Frappin or something, for some reason. I got 2. They're supposed to give me 3. Bastards. I didn't pick these. Frappin, the Orchard Man. And Zerjoff, Duran Duran, Neo Rio. I haven't been impressed with these Duran Duran Zerjoff things. I've got about 2 of them, and I don't know if this is the same. It looks like the same, so I may have it already. It's okay. And I've never smelt Orchard Man. Never smelled Frappin. Frappin. P. Frappin and Co. Yeah. So let's check out. Well, I've got that many of these little draw bags. I haven't started throwing them out. They used to have black ones, and now they've got blue. Right. How am I going to do that? I'm going to have to cut it with something. I've got a little Amazon Basics scalpel set thing, because I'm going to start doing backyard sex changes for people. No. We just start doing hobby stuff, like I'm going to start miniature building and stuff like that. So I say. And this will be good for that. I don't need to do that, I can just cut it. I don't need to set it all up. Yeah, there we are. Cut the other one. Now my wrists. Jokes. Never. There we are. I'm going to put that back. Okay. Let's try Madeleine first. Can't remember what drew me to Madeleine, but something did. Oh, she's pretty. How do I describe that? And I don't have one of these trudon, I don't think. Like the classic green trudon. It's like floral and herbaceous at the same time. The quality though. I can still smell Outlands. It's quite strong. yeah, there's a green herbalness and fresh garden smell. That's nice. I like that. Smells very smells good quality and realistic. I keep looking at the little screen on my camera instead of the lens. I got to not do that. Kind of distracting. Yeah. Almost tomato leaf. Yeah. It gives the fresh floral a bit of a dirty edge. Let's see what drew me to Madeleine. Because these arrived about a week ago, but I've kind of, I was doing stuff and I forgot about them, and then I just saw them, so I thought, well, do an unboxing. Yes, Madeleine. Yes, Trudon. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, the pop-ups. This never used to be a thing in Australia. All the millions of pop-ups when you go on a website. That's why when that movie, I don't know if there was a movie, it was a animation, and it might have been Wreck-It Ralph or something. Anyway, where they'd go and there was all pop-ups and they're trying to get past and all these pop-ups, and I remember watching that and going, what's that about? That doesn't happen when we access the internet here, but it does now. Anyway. Galloping, so Madeleine by Trudon, galloping from Versailles to Marseille. Madeleine's audacious spirit trails in the wind. Iris, jasmine, and rose dress their petals in handsome leather. This swashbuckling fragrance pays homage to Madeleine de Maupin. Is that how you say it? Accomplished horsewoman, fencer, and renowned 17th century dissident. Alright, here's the olfactory pyramid. Top, castoreum, clove, and lavender. Heart notes, iris, jasmine, rose, and vetiver. The bottom, leather, moss, patchouli, tobacco. I guess it's tobacco. I don't know, when I read that, it doesn't really smell like that to me, but... No, I can smell the vetiver, and I can smell the flowers, but yeah, it's very nice. Okay, now I'll do Under the Trees. Under the trees, go on, bitch. Under the tree, under the trees. It's not playing nice. The search, discover. Here we are. Under the Trees, herbal infusion. The other one, I'll show you here. That's the one I got. The other one might be alright, but it sounds like, I don't know, typical like candy sweet kind of body spray from Body Shop or something. That's what it sounds like to me. Yes. So Trudon celebrates summer with a pop art spirit and a vivid colour palette by revealing 2 limited edition scented candles, original creations by perfumer Alexandra Garlin, whoever that is. The new capsule collection, called Lost in a Moment, contains 2 immersive new home fragrances: Summer Haze, a mouth-watering gourmand floral berry accord in a fuchsia pink, and Under the Trees, an aromatic woody green scent that evokes the vegetal freshness of a stream in a bright green vessel. Both candles are an invigorating... What? Both candles are an invitation, sharing a joint moment of serenity in the summer's heat. Literally getting lost in a moment. An invitation to a chic picnic. Who's taking trudon candles on a picnic? I guess that's all what they meant, but yeah. Anyway. It's time to gather in the park and gather for a picnic, set up with a playful modernity. Okay, invigorating green juice under the trees unfolds as a refreshing aromatic green juice, complemented with bright notes of cedar wood. Its invigorating fragrance is composed of a cucumber accord. Great, so it's going to be pretty much a cucumber, watery cucumber. A hint of blackcurrant buds in the head notes, lively spearmint and jasmine heart. See, that sounded good to me, so anyway. And the fragrance pyramid top, cucumber accord, blackcurrant bud absolute, heart, jasmine and mint essence. Fragrance pyramid bottom, musks, ambroxan, cedar essence. Ambroxan in a candle, do they do that often? Do they use that in like more cheap perfumery? Anyway. Oh, comes with this little thing. Little trudon. You see, it's like cucumbery, water cucumber. Looks like mine's got fucking hair in it. Ugh. I'm hoping that's just fibers from this, but maybe I've got some French hair from over. I don't know. It's not hair. It broke up. Ooh, under the trees. Okay. I've never noticed them. These candles have like having wobbles or waves in them. They always been like that. I do like this, the look of this, and it does smell nice. But yeah, they're definitely cucumber. I wonder if it'll smell different when it's burning, you know. But I like the gradient green. Very nice. Can slightly smell the mint, just an edge of mint. I'll have to do a video of my other candles at some point, because I'm getting a bit of a collection now. But yeah, so that's them two. But I don't know which one I like more. I do like the Madeleine, and I do like this. Time will tell, I guess. Let me smell Madeleine again. Oh, Madeleine, you smell so good. It's nice. I love jasmine. I love the smell of jasmine. It's like any other flower. It smells so good. Other flowers. I love rose as well. I do love the smell of rose, but I like a more fresh rose. Like a more watery, fresh rose. So, all perfumes that take on that. Maybe we should try the samples I got. So what did I do with them? I threw them over here in my new setup here. All right, let's try Orchard Man. Orchard. Oh. Kenneth Williams. Oh. Does anyone remember, or anyone my age, I grew up with Are You Being Served? Or the Carry On films. Here in Australia we got a lot with, because we're colonised by the English. We're an English colony. Back in the day, we grew up in the 80s and then into the 70s into the 80s. A lot of English programs would be shown, cartoons and shows. So I grew up with the Goodies, the Young Ones, Are You Being Served, but also grew up with Monkey, which we used to call Monkey Magic. I thought it was called Monkey Magic for the longest time. The Japanese TV show based on Journey to the West with Monkey, and Pigsy. Oh, good days. But anyway, yeah, Kenneth Williams. Blast from the past. Let me try it on this, because I've still got that. So pungent, that Amouage. So this is Orchard Man. It's nice. A orangey, citrusy, fresh, you know, which I like. That's kind of my thing. Yeah, nothing amazing, but it's nice. Don't know how long it will last. Doesn't say it's not as strong as the Amouage. Of course. Let's try Zojov. Duran. Zojov. It's trying to get my eyes. Duran. This FX30 that I'm using. The Sony cameras are good for eye detection. Ooh. Ooh. I should spray it on the Betty's Burgers napkin that I had in my pocket. Just tried them the other day, a surf and turf burger. Yum! Why haven't people done surf and turf burgers before? Never seen it. Okay, it's me. Fighting with a camera in 2025 to focus on a small object. Maybe it's a setting that I need to use. See, I wouldn't wear that. It's not horrible, but I wouldn't wear it. This strange fruity smell at the top. Slightly pissy to me. Oh. I think that's female, more female, which I don't mind. I don't, you know, I quite like some female perfumes. But that I wouldn't wear. Maybe it would smell better on skin or in the air like some of them do. Oh, that Amouage. Ooh! Strong. And I can smell the Madeleine candle too. Well, yeah, that's that. It was my little perfume and candle haul. I haven't done a video for a while. I've got a few other things recently that I might do a video on, you know, just to when I'm bored. And now that I've unpacked and settled in more or less to this new place, it's quite good. I like it. It's we don't have a pool anymore, but I didn't use the pool that much. As a kid, I would have loved that. I was a real water baby, you know, but and we used to go to the beach and the pools a lot. But as I've gotten older, it's kind of an inconvenience that I have to go and have a shower afterwards, because I can't stand the feeling of like chlorine on my skin or the smell of it. So, but as a kid, it wouldn't have bothered me at all. So it does worry me. Swap that for a place that's got now I've got two garages, but they leak, but it's cool to kind of get out here and I can do some hobbyist things that I've wanted to do, and get away and make it a man cave, and there's a small backyard and the grass doesn't seem to grow very high, which is good. easy to maintain, and there's a lot of, because we're closer to the mountains, to the Blue Mountains, there's a lot more wildlife here, like birds, and there's a whole, I don't know, maybe it's multiple flocks of like magpies come in here, and currawongs, and we get the Aussie miners and the Indian miners. So we've had rainbow lorikeets in the backyard just once or twice, and there's also I think it's called a whip bird, which its call is kind of like, if you're Australian you might recognize that. I think I did it fairly well. And you used to hear that. I used to hear that only like in the bush, if we'd go bushwalking or up to the mountains or wherever in Australia in the bush. So I associate it with that. But there's one around here, maybe it's a couple, I don't know. But yeah, I started hearing that. It's awesome. I love nature and wildlife and that. So they're being closer to the mountains, we get a lot more diversity of nature, birds, animals. I saw a big massive possum one night because I often can't sleep, so I joined a gym, and so I was walking to the gym, 24-hour gym, so pretty cool, and I decided to go around the alleyway, and it was real dark and a bit spooky, and I saw this big thing, and massive possum, like big brush-tailed possum, I think. Just kind of standing there, just looking at me, and I took a photo of it. But I wish I had some food with me that I could give him. But yeah, so it's pretty awesome. Anyway, guys and girls and whoever's watching, take care of each other. Like and subscribe and comment and all that if you want. And I'll do another video soon, I think. We'll see. Cheers. Take care.